Hey there, what's going on, guys? I picked up some stuff from online auction. I got home with it today and I'm going to go through it. I'm going to show you guys everything that I purchased. I'm going to tell you what I bought it for, and I'm going to give you an estimated price of what I think they will sell for. And I'll do that by showing you other comparable comps that I saw on eBay that have sold the same item or item very similar that is sold for the market value, whatever that they go for on eBay. So that's what I do. If this is your first time stop by a channel, I appreciate you watching. I'm a part-time e-seller. Well, I guess I am an e-seller, but I'm a reseller. I buy things cheap as I can, and I flip it on eBay primarily. I do some stuff on Poshmark and Mercari, but mostly eBay and Facebook Marketplace and everything. So, but tonight, what I'm talking about is what I found and bought online at highbid.com, an online auction, and I picked it up. So let me show you what I found. All right before we dive into this, I do want to say that I have my little sheet here of everything. I put it on my thermal label, what I sold everything for. So now I spent, with tax, everything out the door was $51.41. Part of that item was 3 clothing items that I spent $18 on, which I threw in the trash. Now, I should have probably, well, I shouldn't have kept them. It was bad. Here's the thing that I want to forewarn you guys if you're buying from online auction houses. And sometimes it's, well, I guess it is avoidable. I could have chosen not to bid on them, but sometimes there's some gambles that you have to take. And like, for instance, so far, like with this outfit haul from Vintage Barbie Stuff, this cost me $2. I wanted to take the gamble on that to see if they're real Barbie items. And so far, I've sold over $360 for the stuff from that bag on a $2 purchase. Now, I made a purchase today of $18. One item was a Gucci top, almost like a see-through thing. The other one was like Bella Galencia top, which is another like high-priced name brand thing. And there was like some swim piece items that I was like, whatever, I don't really care about that. But the Gucci item, if it was real Gucci, it was a $100 bill easily, and maybe even close to 200. But the thing is, with these auction houses, what they do, and I get it, like, they're not wanting to spend a bunch of time on it, but they gave me 2 pictures, front and back. No tags, no stitching, nothing. So that's probably why it only went for $18, because if it was real, then it probably would have went for more. And I think they knew that it wasn't real Gucci, and it wasn't real whatever the other thing was. So, but what aggravates me though is that they say it was Gucci when it wasn't. So it's like, I can't do that on eBay. They shouldn't be able to do that, advertise that as on an auction. But hey, listen, that's my rant. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have bid on it, but I wanted to take a gamble. Went right in the trash. All right, so let's get started here. I got a bag of something here, and I don't know what it is. Probably should open it up beforehand. There's a web camera thing, a Logitech. So it's got a USB end. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. There were some of these lenses, camera lenses. I don't see a brand name on it, but anyway, some camera lenses. Let's see here. Let me see what the listing said. Calamar is a brand. Calamar wide angle and telescopic lenses and Logitech computer camera. I paid $2 for those items, all 3 of those. So this Logitech video camera is probably, I could probably get close to $10 for that, maybe less, maybe $8 plus shipping. These, I'll probably pair them up. Calamar is a brand. I'll look them up. If I had to guess, I might be able to get $15. So let's say all together for those items, $20 plus shipping, all together on a $2 purchase. So that's not bad. And even got a little fancy little case here. Close that up. So one of the swimsuits that I did purchase looked to be like it was a real one, but I don't think people do knockoffs of this name brand. Well, I guess they do, but I was pretty much anticipating this to be a real one. So this is a Ralph Lauren swimsuit. Let's see if we can find a tag. There we go. So this is a real one. Let me show you. So we got the Ralph Lauren tag. It's got the American flag on it. Let's see here. There's nothing where it says like, yeah, USA. Can you see that? made in USA. So now this, I don't think is going to go for a ton of money, but it is Ralph Lauren. It does have the polo here thing. What did I pay for this swimsuit? I paid $2 for it. So I'm thinking I can get 20 bucks for that, probably more. I'll cut that thread off and everything, but we're looking at probably a $20 swimsuit there. I got another old catcher's mitt. I like buying these. This one had some type of substance. Looked like it was leaked on it, on the glove, but these old vintage catcher's mitts, they do pretty well, but with this one having that stain on it like that, it's probably going to take away from some of the profits. It might not, I don't know. But Winner's Choice is a brand. It's not like it's a Rawlings, but it's an oldie and actually soft, and the leather feels good. So that's definitely something I can put in the listing. If I had to guess, let me see what I paid for this. If I had to guess, I could probably get maybe $15 plus shipping for that. What did I end up paying for this guy? $2. So I paid $2 for this. I bet I can get $15 to $20 plus shipping for that. Probably more on the lower end because of that stain. But that's pretty cool little glove there. All right, next I got some of these. They're kind of big bobbleheads. The name brand is called Headliners, and I have 3 of them. The first one I paid $4 for. This is a vintage wrestling guy. But you can see the box isn't in terrible condition. It does have some wear and tear. It has not been opened. The clear, I don't know if you can tell, there's kind of a yellow hue to it. So not terrible, but it's not like it's awesome. But the guy there, this is like from the 90s Attitude Era there. Maybe he was in the 2000s. I don't remember when I watched Buff Bagwell. 1999. So that's the year I graduated high school. So yeah, Buff Bagwell there. He's like a bobblehead guy. World Championship Wrestling. So this is WCW. But I spent $4 on this guy. I think I looked them up. I think they go somewhere around $15 to $20. We'll say $15 plus shipping on that. Spent $4 on it, but if there's more, I'll put a comp up here. Well, I'll show you anyway how much they go for. But I ended up getting 2 more of those, but they were baseball ones. Here we have David Wells. I don't remember David Wells, but I always kind of liked David Wells, so I always thought he was a bit of a hot shot, especially like he was just, you know, kind of a wild guy. I mean, I know there's those stories of him showing up drunk basically or hungover and he ended up throwing a no-hitter or something like that. But you got David Wells, headliner, pretty cool. A sculpture of David Wells. Your Yankees will never again be repeated. So this is number 5826 out of so many. And then I have, who is this? Gonzalez? I don't remember him. From Juan Gonzalez. Oh yeah, I did. That name sounds familiar. From the Red Sox. Again, boxes are in okay condition. They got that yellow tint to them. But for both of these, I only spent $4. So $2 a piece on these. And like I mentioned, I think I should be able to get $15 to $20 plus shipping for these. So that's pretty good. All right, we got a bag of old vintage Hot Wheels here. If they are old Hot Wheels, maybe from the 70s. Yeah, 1977 I see on one of them. I was hoping there would be some red lines. And what I mean by that, if you find old Hot Wheel cars and if they have a red circle, a red line around the wheel, this one does not. But those are referred to as red lines, and they can be worth a ton of money. So I will look up these cars individually because sometimes these cars just sell well by themselves for $10 or something like that. But it looks like these are all Hot Wheels and they're all vintage. They're not in the best shape. So by themselves, who knows? Well, this one is one of those ones that used to come apart like that. But I'll have to look them up individually. But if I had to guess, as a lot, I think I can get $20 or more plus shipping. This is one of the ones that the front end, this makes it look like the car crashed. You remember those? Boop, and they flip around. I used to have some of these. Yeah, 1983. So again, like I mentioned, I'll look all these up to see what they go for. I think I paid only $2 for these Hot Wheel cars. I paid $2 for all these cars, so I'm expected to get $20 or more plus shipping for that. So just for the sake of guessing, we're gonna say 20 bucks. All right, so here I have just an old PC game. I know it's a popular game. I've never played it, but it's the PC version of a game called Diablo, and it's got the box, and it's got the books. It's got everything with it. This is Diablo 2, actually. But, like I said, it's got the discs and everything in here in a big book. I'll look to see what this goes for on eBay. But I think this is another $2 item that I bid on and won. Yes, I spent $2 on this. So I'm expecting to get maybe 20 to 30 for this. We'll say $25 plus shipping for that one. Okay, and here is another gamble that I took. You know how I love taking these gambles during these auctions. Sometimes they really pay off. So this one was cell phone, parts, pieces, batteries, and more. $2 I spent on this bag. Big bag of cell phones and junk in here. But I think I got some gold. Let's see. The thing of it is, cell phone parts and cell phones and parts, I mean, they sell on eBay for parts only. So there's some, like, there's this LG phone, but like the front of it, obviously the screen is all messed up, but there's parts in this phone that could be salvaged. I don't know what they are. That camera, somebody wants it, somebody's into this, somebody will buy that for cheap. Here's another piece of a cell phone. Here's a cover of a Samsung. This one looked pretty cool. It looks like it has a screen on both sides of the phone. You open it up, and it says Exxon M. I have no idea what that brand is. But it's like a big screen. So if that was working, that's probably a pretty neat little phone. I mean, I don't have the stuff. I guess I could plug them in to see if they work, but I'm guessing all of these are going to be non-working parts only. But I'm just going to sell them. I'm just going to sell them on eBay, see if anybody needs them for parts. So, like I said, for this whole bag, I only spent $2, but there's actual big pieces of cell phone in here, and there's also like these circuit boards, which I don't know how to tell which they go for. I'd probably just sell those as a lot. There's batteries in here. Again, I don't know if the batteries work, but they're in here. And if this guy works, I'm going to plug it in. Here's a Garmin, what do they call those? Navigation system thing. So that's pretty cool. We got a Garmin guy in there. Don't know if it works. This one feels heavy. Here's the other piece of that cell phone, Samsung. It's got the battery and everything. I don't know, guys. I'm going to look some of them up. I'll probably look up this Exxon foam or whatever you call it. But there's pieces here. I might sell it all together in a lot. What do I price that at? I'm going to say $40. I think I can get $40 out of this bag. All said and done. Honestly, that's on the low end, I think. I think I could probably get more than that. But we're going to say my estimated price is $40 altogether. Then probably more than that, plus shipping. New day, different shirt here. I was editing the video and going through it, and I realized that I forgot some items to show you. And you're probably not going to believe what they are. I've never purchased one of these before. Ashtrays. So if you watch Kevin, Commonwealth Picker, he picks up ashtrays all the time. I thought, you know, I run across them. I'll pick them up if they're unique. So these were on an online auction. I ended up getting 4 ashtrays. I paid $1 a piece for them. This one here is an older glass one. Kevin from Commonwealth Picker, he picks up some like this, usually if they're colored, like so if they're like green or something, or orange or like that amber color, he'll pick these up. This one's clear, but it's in pretty nice condition. And this one is just like an old plastic one. It's got like an advertisement on it. I don't expect to get much for these. I'll look this one up. But the ones that I'm going to show you next is really what I was going after. But I'm thinking I could probably get at least $5 for the pair for these. But I wasn't expecting to get much for those. These are what I was kind of going after. So if you ever find ashtrays that are old, like the old cigarette brands, those do well on eBay. They do, they go a little bit better than just like a plain old ones. But if you ever find McDonald's ashtrays, now I didn't find one of those, but the old McDonald's ashtrays that whenever you used to be able to smoke inside the restaurant, like when I was a kid, they were like these tin ashtrays, or even not the tin ones, and some of the like the glass ones, or I'll put up a comp here. I don't remember exactly what they were made out of, but they look what they sell for. They sell for a pretty good amount of money. I haven't came across those yet, but we got Camel cigarettes, this old ashtray here, and then there's these glass ones, or ceramic or whatever they are. Already went through the dishwasher once with these, and but that's the thing, like I mentioned, like when you buy things online auction from like highbid.com, they don't clean them up. This is actually already went through the dishwasher once. I'm not going to spend much time scrubbing it, but cleaned it up pretty good, the outside of it. But these actually sell on eBay for like $17.99 free shipping. So I'm figuring $10 to $12 plus shipping for these. But again, I only paid $1 for these. So that's a pretty good profit. So let's see the breakdown here. So all in all, like I mentioned, I spent $50, a little over $50 plus tax and everything. I had to throw away those items that were designer clothes. They went right in the trash. So that was an $18 loss right out the bucket. So now you can figure that into this, or you can not figure it into this, however you want to look at it. I'm still going to look at it like I spent $50. I totaled everything up that I think I'm going to make, or an estimated value. And again, this is on the low end on everything. But like I mentioned, I spent $50 as my cost of good. I think as far as estimated sales, I should be able to get at least $175 for everything that I just purchased. So it's a little more than 3 times my money. I think 4 times my money is probably pretty reasonable to ask for a lot of this stuff. So we'll see how it goes. But obviously, whenever you're buying stuff from an online auction, you're going to have to spend a little bit more. It's not going to be cheap as yard sales. Albeit that, though, a lot of the stuff that I got from the sale was around the $2 and $4 price range. So, but no really big money maker, high dollar items here, but that's okay. I kind of, my average sale on eBay, I think, is somewhere around the $20 range. So, I'm okay with that. I decided to run a sale on my eBay store, and I was looking at my numbers, and I've got a little over, I don't know, 680 listings, maybe 660, something like that. But a lot of my inventory has been stuff that I've had for a really long time. Like, let me switch hands here. Like this guy right up here, had it for a long time. I've had a bunch of watchers on it, been dropping a price and whatnot, but I just have a lot of inventory that I just really need to get rid of. So I did another sale on my eBay store, and this one I did 35% off. I selected like 480 items, dropped them 35% off. So there's going to be some stuff here that is going to be pretty good deal for some customers. But I decided to go ahead and do a quick video. A lot of the stuff that you see in this video that I've sold, some of it might be on the sale and some of it might not be, but if you're watching this, I decided to put it in, and we're just going to see how it goes the next couple weeks. And because I know I'm going to be busy these weekends and that kind of stuff, I'm not going to be out doing a lot of yard sales, so just kind of wanted to put together some different type of video for you guys. So let me show you what I've sold. All right, I've got a Mr. Magoo plush coming out of here. I got this at Goodwill. I think I paid somewhere around $4 or under $4, but it sold for $11.99 plus shipping. All right, we've got a lot of 6 of these L'Oreal shampoos or conditioners or whatever they are. I got a whole bunch of these a couple years ago, at a yard sale. I think I'm into these for like 15 cents a piece. I just have a few left, but I sold these, a lot of 6 for $5 plus shipping. And I've got some jeans going on. These are South Pole jeans, or South Paw. I don't remember what they're called, something like that. I picked them up at Goodwill. I want to say I paid around $2 for them. Sold them for $12 plus shipping. I sold a pair of LL Bean swimming trunks. I got these from Goodwill. Paid somewhere around $2, probably less than $4 for these. But they sold for $14 plus shipping. All right, we got some Barbie sales going out. I've got a total of 4 for the same customer. I'm going to send her an invoice, combined shipping invoice. First item is a skirt. This one here. All 4 of these are totaling $28 plus shipping. I'm into all 4 of these for like less than a dime. But this one sold for $7.50. And I've got 3 coming out of here. Okay, we've got it straightened out now. We got this little calculator thing. This only sold for $2 plus shipping. This little sheer dress. This sold for $15 plus shipping. Yeah, I messed up and pulled the wrong dress here. The lady contacted me on eBay. I told her to keep it, and I actually sent her the right one a few days later. So like I said, all together, these sold for $28 plus shipping. I'm going to send her a combined shipping invoice. All right, we've got this Sony Walkman going out. I just picked this up last weekend, and the lady was like, didn't even know what this was. She's like, I don't even know what that thing is. She's like, how about a quarter? And I said, I'll give you $1 for it. But yeah, so this sold like really within a day. Sold for $28 plus shipping. All right, we've got some action figures coming out of here. Ooh, don't want to break the Masters of the Universe castle piece. Sold some action figures. Again, I've had these for a while, I think since last summer. I got it at a Facebook deal. I think I'm into these for about $1 a piece, maybe a little bit more. I've been hanging on to them a while. Put them on sale, like I mentioned. Happy to get rid of them. But these sold for $5 plus shipping. All right, we got another item coming out of the Barbie outfit haul, and it's a non-Barbie outfit. Held out on this one, guys. Held out on it. It was one of my ones that I found early on. It was worth quite a bit of money. And this is from the 1970s doll Bionic Woman. It's like a shawl. Kind of goes over her head here. Covers both her front and back side of her body. This here, I saw the sold comps on eBay were like right at $50. I held out. I got an offer on eBay for $30. And I got a lot of different offers, but this particular time I got an offer for $30. I sent him back a message. I said, I can't take 30. They've all sold for $50. I can't go lower than 50. He declined the offer. Then somebody else on eBay bought the item for full asking price of $55 plus shipping. All right, we've got some Adidas track pants coming out of here. This looks like them. Got these at Kohl's, and they're having a huge clearance sale. I think I paid around $10 for these. These sold for $22.75 plus shipping. All right, coming out of B5 over here. Pay no attention to the dust. We've got a video game. This is Bratz for PlayStation 2. This one sold for $16.90. I'm into this for about $1. All right, sold a weird belt. Picked this up at a yard sale because it looked super cool, but this is actually a belt like the old GM seat belts. Remember that noise? Oh, so great. I had a 1981 Super Sport El Camino. Had this type of seat belt in it, so it was pretty cool when I saw it, but I only paid $1 for it. Sold for $15 plus shipping. All right, over here we have this old quilt, or however you call it. When I always mention Kevin from Commonwealth Picker. I watch him a lot. He calls these granny squares. They kind of got a square in them like that. But these are like handmade. These are like found in every home America, circa 1970 to 80, I guess. I don't know. Famous for hanging over the couch, the Roseanne, old Roseanne TV show. But these can go pretty decent. This one actually took a while for me to sell. It did have a hole in it. But I picked this up at Goodwill for around $4. I sold it for, I think it was like $16.75 plus shipping. All right, in tote E here, I've got a couple of jean shorts going out. Let me go ahead and find them here. Here's the first one. You can't see them because I've already kind of got them bagged up, but these are American Eagle cutoff jean shorts. I got these at a yard sale for $1. This one sold for $15 plus shipping. Here's the other pair that I have. Another American Eagle cutoff jean shorts. These sold for $17 plus shipping. Again, I'm into those for $1. All right, we've got another Nintendo game going out. This one, Dick Tracy, this one isn't very valuable. But I'm into this for a little over $2. This one sold for $5 plus shipping. Then we've got, coming out of CC here, I sold a button. Here it is right here. I bought a bunch of buttons at a yard sale, a whole bag full of them for $1. This one says a woman's place is in her union, and a little union button, vintage button as it is. Like I said, so I'm into this for way less than $1, probably a dime or less. But this sold for $10 plus shipping. So that's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you watching. If you have any comments, go ahead and leave it, and I'll be sure to get to one in a video. If you like what you're watching, please subscribe. If you watch Philly Flipper, and like I mentioned, Commonwealth Picker, they always talk about, hey, a lot of people watch my videos, but nobody subscribes to them. So I looked into my YouTube studio just to see what's going on with that. And yeah, I get a lot of views on some videos, but then not a lot of people subscribe. So if you want to help the channel and you want to help me out, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And like I mentioned, if you want to drop a comment or something, I'll get to it in a video. So, but thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your time. I'll see y'all later.